Hey guys, I am Sharon Tillman here, and I wanted to jump on really quickly just to talk about the love of a father. Do you not understand how important it is to have your love of your father? I mean, like, do you really understand? My baby's in the background, they're being a little loud. But do you not really understand what it's like to have a love of your father? I mean, there is an assurance that comes with the love of a father that is unwavering, it's never failing, it's unjudgmental. Like, do you not understand that when you know that your father loves you, the way that he loves you, the way that he displays his love for you, there is a fortitude there is a solace there is a completion there that nobody can never take away from you. Like, there is an assurance there that if nobody else really loves you, or if you don't feel like anybody else really loves you, that love alone is more than enough to carry you. It's more than enough to keep you. It's more than enough to solidify your value. I know we've been doing a lot of value talk, and I know how important this is. And it's funny because I recorded a video that talks about the love of the Father that I don't even have to post, because this one right here has literally hit my heart. And I was like, I got to do it. My babies are still awake, but I was like, I got to do it, because the importance of knowing the love of listen, it's so imperative in our lives. Do you not understand that when we know what the love of the Father really feels like, then we're able to receive love from others? Like, a lot of times when we're thinking about love, we don't really know how to identify it. Love has so many various meanings today, so many more meanings than a lot of times what it really means, right? Casually use the word love a lot of times in conversations, a lot of times with friendships, a lot of times with acquaintances. We casually throw out that word love. But the value of what it really feels like to be able to really identify that love. Listen, when you can identify love, you got the love of the Father. Because you don't really know how to identify it until He's loved you and you've been able to receive the love. And now, can you not just receive it? You know how to receive love, but you also know how to give it. You know how to give that love. Listen, I know people who have come up in great homes. I mean, literally great homes. Both parents showed them all of the love that they knew how to show them. And there was still areas of their life that was just not settled. There was still areas of their life where there was something else that was missing. Can I just tell you that that's where the love of the Father really dwells? Like, whether you've had all of the love or you've had none of the love, I can guarantee you that His love is enough. Trust me. I know without doubt, I know without question, I know without fail that God's love is enough. It is because of the love of my Father that I know the value. It is because of the love of my Father that I know that I deserve to be loved. It is because of the love of my Father that I'm able to not just receive love, but to give love. I'm able to give love to my friends, give love to my enemies. I'm able to love people according to Christ. I'm able to forgive. I'm able to give grace. I'm able to know when somebody is broken and they're trying to love me from a broken place and they need healing. And I can identify that because the love of the Father will open your eyes. Oh my goodness. I don't even know if I'm getting this video out exactly the way that I feel it down in my spirit. But I want you to know the importance of having the love of your Father. Like, you can't do life without it. I'm sorry. I don't care what people say. I don't care. You can love until you blue in the face. You can think you're receiving love until you're blue in the face. But until you surrender yourself and allow the Father to really love on you, You don't know what real love really feels like. I'm telling you, and you can have people who authentically love you, genuinely love you. Listen, your children love you. My children love me. My children absolutely love me without question, without doubt, without fail. I have no doubt in my mind that my children love me. But even the love of my children can never trump the love of my Father. It's a different kind of, listen, I am trying to tell you, you can't exist in this life without the love of the Father. You can never receive or give the love that you need to give without the Father, without the love of the Father, rest and ruling and abiding and residing through you and over you. And I'm telling you, this video ain't doing justice to what I feel. You can't do it. And you will always walk around and you will feel insecure and you'll feel like you're not enough and you'll feel like you're not valued and you'll feel like nobody loves you. And people can be showering you with love, but you'll still feel so empty inside because God is saying, listen, my love needs to rest there. My love needs to reside there. There is a place inside of you that my love needs to do. Can I just tell you, because I always tell you how valuable you are. Your Father loves you. He had a plan and a purpose for you before he even created you in your mother's womb. That lets you know that there is value there, right? There is value there. There is love there. But how do we really tap into that if we don't really get to know the Creator? Like, you created me, right? So how do I not tap into what love really feels like from the Creator who is love? You are love. So how do I not receive love from my God, from my Father who is love? Who better to display what love really feels like, what love is really supposed to look like? It's not about what comes out of your mouth. Love is action. I need to see it. I need to feel it. I need to know that it's there. I want to know without a doubt. I want the assurance of the love. And that is what the Father gives. You can't get it from anybody. There is not a human on this earth that is capable of giving you the love of the Father. Don't walk around here empty. Don't walk around here voided. Don't walk around here not getting the very thing that you need, not receiving the love of your Father, and you're expecting for man to fill shoes that they can't fill. Nobody can ever love you like the Father. You need to allow him to love you. Allow him to do it. Allow him to be exactly what it is that he desires to be. You can't put that pressure on man or woman. They're not capable. But the Father is. He is so capable of loving you in those places that you don't even know how to speak out of your mouth. He is so capable of loving you and giving you an assurance that if nobody sees you, if nobody values you, if nobody loves you, you know without a shadow of a doubt that the love of the Father is all that you need. I love to talk about me, and I'm going to tell this and I'm going to get off because I be always saying I don't want my videos to be long, but they always end up being long anyway. I needed the love of the Father in order to know what love really felt like. I never knew. Love for me was transactional. I always felt like I had to give something in order to get the love. I never felt like I deserved it. I never felt like I earned love. I was abandoned and rejected by my foundational love, which are the people that you expect to love you without question, doubt, or fail. And I know that there were places in them that still needed to be loved. They needed the love of the Father. So they can't feel for me what they don't have. And they can't feel for me the places where the Father chooses to dwell. It literally wasn't until I tapped in that love that not only did I learn how to give love, I learned how to receive love, but I learned how to be loved. I learned how to love me. I learned how to see the value in me that my Father saw in me. I learned that I deserve to be loved, and love for me is not transactional. I don't have to go out of my way to make someone love me. I'm valuable. So people are going to love me because they see the value in me, because I first see the value in myself, because I was able to receive the love of my Father. And I allowed my Father to place that inside of me. So now I could see the value that he saw. I know that it's value there because my Father did it. Like, he's got all power literally in his hands. And this is what he did for me. I want you guys to know there ain't a man, a woman, a boy, a girl, a husband, a wife, a mama, or a daddy who can ever love you like the Father. Please don't miss out on that intimate, that reassuring, that sacred, that unwavering, undenying, non-judgmental, that amazing love that the Father gives. Please don't miss it. Listen, allow him to love you, all of you. The places that you like, the places that you don't. Your flaws and all. Allow him to love you, because he really, really, really loves you. But he doesn't just love you. He wants you to see it. He wants you to know it. He wants you to feel it. And he wants you to rest in it and be reassured of his undenying love for you every single day of your life. Don't even be fooled by adversity. Don't think that the Father doesn't love you because you go through some things. Don't think that the Father is not checking for you because you go through things. Don't ever feel that way. Just like your natural father. Yeah. He loves you. I can't stress this enough. I can't stress it enough. Your Father loves you. Please allow him to love you. Allow him to love on you, and allow him to give you all of the things that he desires for you to have. I just had to jump on here really quickly and say that. You guys hear my babies in the background, and I do apologize. Normally I do my videos whenever they're quiet and something's going down, so I have to go. But I want you guys to know that the Father loves you, and there's not a love like it. I love you guys for real. Have an amazing Monday.